In physics, frequency is tied to energy and possibilities collapse when a system is measured. In life, your frequency is the state you hold. Your breath, your brain rhythms, your emotions, your focus. That state filters what you notice and how you act. Shift the state, and you shift the choices you make, the people you connect with, and the results you create. That's how your reality changes, consistently, tangibly, and without the hype. So here's the move. Entrain your state each morning, measure one behavior that matters, and act in alignment. Repeat that for 30 days, and watch how a different version of reality starts to show up for you. Literal physics layer, quantum frequency. In quantum physics, frequency isn't mystical, it's mathematical. Every particle or quantum system can be described as having wave-like behavior. The relationship is given by the equation E phi u h unc dot phi hef, where E is the energy, h is Planck's constant, and F is the frequency. This means higher frequency means higher energy. So when physicists talk about frequency, they are describing the actual oscillations of waves that define how quantum particles behave. Observation, the measurement problem. In quantum mechanics, a system can exist in many possible states at once. This is called superposition. Example, an electron might be both here and there until it's measured. Once a measurement happens, the system collapses into one definite state. Important clarification. This collapse isn't caused by thoughts magically changing matter. It happens because the act of measuring involves physical interaction, like a photon hitting an electron, which forces the system into a specific outcome. Useful takeaway for your script: even though physics doesn't say your mind shifts reality with thoughts, we can use this idea metaphorically in a responsible way. The quantum world shows that many outcomes are possible. What becomes real depends on observation and interaction. In life, what you pay attention to works the same way. If you focus only on problems, you collapse into a reality filled with obstacles. If you focus on opportunities, you collapse into a reality where possibilities show up. So the bridge is physics. Measurement determines outcome. Life. Attention plus action determine outcome. Quantum frequency in physics is the wave-energy relationship. Observation changes state means the act of measuring forces one outcome. For your narration, the practical takeaway is, your focus is like measurement. It determines which version of reality you experience. What to avoid. Myth 1. There's a single secret HUD that changes reality. The claim. Some videos or articles suggest that one special frequency, like 432 Hz, 528 Hz, or 963 Hz, is the magic key to unlocking abundance, healing DNA, or instantly shifting reality. The problem: there is no scientific evidence that a single frequency alone can magically change your life. Music and tones do influence mood, focus, and even stress levels. But that's psychology and physiology, not a mystical shortcut. The truth. Different frequencies can create different mental and emotional states, like calming music versus upbeat rhythms. But there isn't one hidden HUD that universally works for everyone. Reality shifts when your whole state changes consistently, not just when you play a sound. Myth 2. Observer effect. Modern thoughts alone change atoms. The claim: people often say, in quantum physics, the observer changes reality, so your thoughts directly create matter. The problem: that's not how physics works. In quantum experiments, observation means a physical measurement device interacting with particles. It's not just a human brain thinking. The measurement disturbs the system, forcing it into one outcome. The truth. Your focus and attention don't move electrons, but they do shape your personal reality. Why? Because what you focus on changes. What you notice, your perception, how you act, your decisions. What outcomes you attract, your results. Myth 3. State is enough without action. The claim. Some teachings suggest that just being in the right vibration or mental state is enough for your reality to transform. No effort needed. The problem. State matters. But without aligned action, nothing changes. Example. You can meditate into calm clarity, but if you never send the job application or start the project, results won't appear. The truth. State is the foundation. It helps you see opportunities clearly, choose wisely, and act effectively. But outcomes still come from consistent behavior in alignment with that state. Don't hype one's secret hearts. Sound is a tool, not magic. Don't say thoughts move atoms. Attention shapes perception and action. Don't sell state alone. Pair vibration with action for real results. Day quantum frequency. On-ramp. Detailed. Breakdown days 1 to 2. Coherent breathing. Plus. Focus practice. Sit comfortably. Inhale for 5 seconds. Exhale for 5 seconds. Smooth and steady. Do this for 5 minutes. Follow with 2 minutes of gentle focus. Choose a single point, like a candle flame, your breath, or a word mantra, why it works. Coherent breathing balances your nervous system, lowering stress. Short focus practice begins to train attention, like strengthening a mental muscle. Tracking. Pick one simple metric tied to your goal, e.g., minutes of deep work, pages read, outreach messages sent. Write it down daily. This measurement mirrors the quantum idea. What you measure tends to improve. Days 3-4, add movement practice. Continue the breathing plus focus. Add 5 to 10 minutes of mindful movement. Stretching, yoga, or even a short walk without distractions. Why it works. Physical movement discharges stress energy. It grounds the frequency shift into the body so it isn't just mental. Tracking. Keep logging your metric. At this stage, you're teaching yourself consistency. The backbone of reality shifts. Days 5 to 6, add gratitude, char compassion, practice. After breathing and movement, spend 2-3 minutes recalling one thing you genuinely feel grateful for, or imagine sending kindness towards someone. Compassion meditation. Why it works. Gratitude and compassion create higher emotional frequencies, lighter, more expansive states. Neuroscience shows they activate reward circuits and improve resilience. Tracking. Continue your metric logging. But notice how gratitude shifts the quality of your motivation. Day 7. Review and align practice. Look back at your tracked metric for the week. Ask, did my state practices change how I showed up? Choose one aligned action for the next week, something small but meaningful, e.g., I'll write 200 words daily, or I'll walk 3 evenings a week. Why it works. Review closes the loop. You see progress, which builds belief. Choosing one aligned action ties inner frequency to outer behavior. Big picture. Takeaway. This 7-day ramp is like tuning an instrument. Breathing sets the base frequency. Calm, balanced. Movement keeps energy flowing. Gratitude, compassion raises the quality of the vibration. Tracking and review ensures the music plays in real life, not just in your head.